Yeah, hi everybody, welcome to my new tutorial. Today I want to adjust the uh, intonation of my China telecaster project. We have already adjusted the truss rod and string heights and put the label on and replaced the pickup because the pickup was very microphonic. And now we have to set up the intonation, and I started already, and I faced some problems I can show you later. The intonation, how to set the intonation. The intonation, we put our selector switch and select the neck pickup, because the neck pickup is the nearest nearby the 12th fret, not as the bridge pickup. So we had to create some harmonics at the 12th fret, and one is nearby the 12th fret. And we put the volume off and on maximum and tone body. And it's like this, so you can create first you have to create a harmonic for each string. Let's start with the E string, for example. You create a harmonic and you measure with your tuner, and then you play the E note and compare with your tuner if the E note can be in tune with your harmonics, or can be sharp, or can be flat. If the note which you play is for example sharp, that means you have to increase your string length. That means you have to move your bridge rider to behind, that you get a longer string high, that your waveform is it's low. If you have a flatted tone compared to your harmonic, then your waveform is, for example, it's very long and you need a shorter waveform, then you decrease your string length, you put this rider forward. And with this guitar now, apart from this microphone problem, this pickup microphonic problem, now I have the problem that I cannot adjust the intonation very well. Always I get a flatted tone, and I had to move the riders backward. But I'm limited with these screws. These screws have this head form, this round head form, and I have to replace now the screw with a flat head form, because I have a very low string height, and that's why I'm limited. If I move it down, it will touch the screw. But anyway, if I would increase, I have to increase very high string height, then I can maybe over the screw. That's why I have to replace the screw and look for flatted screws. Yeah, so let's get started, and I show you where I have this problem and how we set the intonation. Okay, now let's get started. I do only an example for one string where I have faced this problem now. I put this rider all the way down forward. So I create an harmonic. It's more or less in tune. And then I have to play the note. And if you can see, now the harmonic. And then I play the note again. That means the string length should be increased, because you have this sharp tone. You have to increase your string length, and therefore I have to loose the strings. And I have to, so I go clockwise, and I go the whole way back. So now it's already the end, because I touched the screws here over here. That means I cannot go more behind. So let's tune again. Well, nothing. Sometimes okay, now again one harmonic. I hope you can see it. It's still flat. It's still sharp, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that means I try to remove these screws and put these flat screws, though I can go a little bit more behind, huh? And let's have a look. I show you how it should look like. Now I have the Stratocaster, and I will show you just on one string, because this is a lot of fumbling work. It takes a lot of time, and that means every time also you have you change your string gauge, for example. Then you have to set your truss rod and your string height and this intonation again to do this whole procedure, only if you change the string gauge. But I use only any ball 0.9 to 0.9 up to 42, I think. And okay, let's have a look. I create an harmonic. And play the tone. And you see this is flatted. So I have to the tone is flat. That means I have a very long the string is too long, and I have to shorten the string by moving this rider forward. Then I reduce the string. The string length is from the rider till the till, how it's called, the nut string from here to the nut in front, and so I put this a little bit forward, and so it's a kind of fumbling work. Then I have to tune again. Creating harmonic, and it's okay, I think. Still too flat. No. Anti-clockwise, you move forward, and again tune. Again the harmonic, a little bit more. Less. Again forward, it's very sensitive. I think more or less okay, but as you see, it takes some time, and but I think you got the point and understand how to do it. So you have to create your overtone till it's in tune, everything green here, and then play the note on the 12th fret. Yeah, it's more or less okay. This could be in a range of some percent. And so you have to do it for each string. For example, let's have a look. A string, right. Play harmonic a little bit. It's okay. D. So it looks like for the D, for example, green, and play the note. I think you catch the point, and as I told you, it's a little bit time wasting. So, and um, see you again, and see you. So I think you got the point, and it's a little bit time wasting, and it's need a lot of time, fumbling work, and but I think now you catch the point, and so you can do it by your own. See you next time. Bye bye. Okay, one enclosure for you. Now I set the E string, and it should look like this. First I do the harmonic. Everything well adjusted. Okay, bye. So now I could solve this problem. I bought some screws. It looks like this with this, I don't know the name. It's not a screw like this, it's a screw like sinking. And so I could move the whole rider to the end over the screw. And for my opinion, this, I don't know, the template doesn't fit, or I have to measure with one of my friend. He has a telecaster, and actually this should be the template should be a little bit different, some millimeter, because it should be able to tune it in front or behind the screw, not over the screw. Okay, let's have a look now. Only one fret. Looks much more better. Yeah, I think this is okay now for me, and yeah, they should do a better quality in this case. Also, the guitars you can buy in a shop in Germany, maybe they have the same problems. They should look the template and make good quality. Okay, now it's your turn, and see you soon. Bye. Okay, here this is a second addendum to the intonation problems which I had, and the problem was that I could set the intonation because I had this original ball screws, and if I would set the intonation, I could not go over the ball screw. So I changed now the screws, like these flat screws, flathead, and so I can go over the flathead screw. And this is exactly the place where I get the right intonation. And so I got a template from Fender telecaster with the measures, and there's written from the end of the neck, over here till the middle of the screw. It should be 18.7 millimeter, and I got exactly this 18.7 millimeter. This is exactly what I get from the end of the neck till the middle of the screw, and from the middle of the screw it's 0.8 millimeter. This is also what I get from the string, insert the string, this hole to the middle. And so I don't know how, if I look pictures from old telecaster, they had all the adjustments in front of the screw, so you can see these nice messing ball head screws, and so I really don't know how they can get in tune, if they have a different measurement. But according to the template, it says this 18.7 millimeter, and between this plate hole and the string hole, it's 0.8 millimeter. This is exactly what I get. And so if people have some idea, they could give me a write in the comments, and so I can live now with this problem, because I can adjust. I changed, as I told already, to these flat screws, flat head screw. But the original screw like this, or maybe in this messing shape, it's look more nice. And please write in the comment if you have an idea, or I think something is wrong, or I don't know. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Though there's one thing I forgot to tell, it's the scaling, and I measure from inside the nut, where the string begins to ring, till the 12th thread. At the middle of the 12th thread, I get 32.4. The measurement, it's 648 millimeter, and 324 millimeter. So 32.4 millimeter to the 12th thread, to the middle I got. And then if I measure again from here to the end of the string, you can have a look. Take the over the 12th thread, 0.4, then I get it's the beginning where the string is the end of the rider here, the saddle. It's 32.4. This is exactly the measure which Fender gives in the template, and so really I don't know what is the problem. Okay, bye.